Today, first and foremost, hold up. Listen, Cassidy fans, I'm waving the white flag, bro. Start this next video, I just want to remind y'all, if you want exclusive content, if you want to hear the new music, if you want to see the new merchandise first, hit us up on Patreon. It's available to our patrons first. I also want to ask y'all to hit us up in the comments section. All constructive criticism is greatly appreciated as we become better as a brand. It's Battle Rap Trap. We got the streets. It's 4 in the morning, I'm thinking about money. I need it, I want it. I can't. To all my trappers, we are back lit. If you woke up feeling blessed today, make sure you like, hit the bell, comment, and subscribe. It's D out of Henny, man. We gonna get into this today. First and foremost, hold up. Listen, Cassidy fans, I'm waving the white flag, bro. Y'all got it, my niggas. I want to talk to the Cassidy fans first and foremost. Cassidy fans, the Cass Hive, as I like to call y'all now. You know, Beyonce got the Beehive. Now Cassidy got the Cass Hive. This shit is serious. I apologize, guys. I apologize. I ain't mean no harm. I don't want no problems. I want to be able to go to the store. I want to live, you feel me? Y'all niggas chill. I want to tell y'all something. I am a Cassidy fan. I could probably quote just as many Cassidy verses as anybody. Man, y'all playboys doing a lot of hating. Then see me in the streets and be quick to speak like Salam Alaikum. I got a mean stash. You seen Cass get his dug on. I got a large house, a dog house in my backyard. And even my dog house got a backyard. Don't play around with him, boy. Why is that? Cause Cass is a pain in the ass like hemorrhoids. Listen, I'm talking about Cassidy. I'm talking about larceny. Give it up, give it up, give it up. Y'all don't even know about that. That's that larceny shit. You know what I mean? From the Rough Riders volume joints. Y'all remember them? I'm a Cassidy fan, dog. What I was trying to explain in that blog. Okay, number one, shout out to homie that put that out with the old footage. He put out the old footage on his channel. All I did was re-put it out on my channel with my interpretation of it. From my understanding, he's saying Cassidy lost that battle on air with the voters. That's to my understanding. If I'm wrong, it's not on me. It's I didn't put the shit out. And I also offered him and still offer homeboy to put the footage out. You know what I mean? We could get on the phone, we could do an interview, we could talk about it, you can explain the right way that it should have been put out there, whatever. I was just trying to give your footage some light because, you know, it only had a couple hundred views. But, long story short, people taking this as I'm a Cassidy hater. People taking this as I mean, yeah, that I'm a Cassidy hater. I fuck with Cass. Y'all seen the Cassidy interview. But in the Cassidy interview, I think it's in one more part that I had never dropped yet. I told him to his face, I said, no, I don't think you can beat everybody in today's battle rap. But I don't think that there would be today's battle rap if Cassidy never battled Freeway. If, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, that's just how I feel. So I'm actually agreeing with Cass in the sense of he is one of the super godfathers of this shit. He is one of the originators of the viral type of battle rap. You know what I mean? Let's be the first niggas you saw battle on footage was fucking J Mills and Mook, Cassidy and Freeway. You know what I mean? One of the two. For niggas like me, niggas in my age group. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, he is one of the forefathers of this shit. My issue comes when Cassidy is so cocky. Somebody hit me on Twitter and was like, how you say he cocky when he this, that, and the other? Okay, it's nothing wrong with being confident. But when you cocky, you don't see any need for no improvement. If you see no need for any improvement, you will not get better. The shit that Cassidy brung to the game, you got to understand, he gave people the blueprint. They took that blueprint and furthered it. They expanded on it. It's more intricate now. You can't come with those outdated punchlines and a cocky ass attitude that make people want to see you lose and think that shit is going to be effective every single time. It's not. It's not. You battled a lackluster. Cassidy battled a lackluster Disaster. Disaster should have killed Cassidy. You know what I mean? The Disaster that we're used to seeing should have been on Cassidy's ass. You feel me? But Cass won that battle. And right now, I mean, I'm 60-40 on the Goods battle. I'm not going to lie. You know what I mean? Cassidy talks so confident that he's swaying my opinion on the Goods battle. But if this was Cassidy versus Rum Nitty, bruh, it wouldn't be no chance because these are two punchers now. This is a puncher from back in the day versus a puncher from the fucking future. This nigga Nitty ain't even in 2019 with the punches. He's 2025 with it. You know what I mean? And if Cassidy is convinced that those punches that he's been giving up are good enough to punch with the likes of the punchers of today, he's tripping. Can he beat, everybody should feel like they could beat anybody. Can he beat Goods? Yeah, he can. He can. Now, I didn't see it at first. I see it now for the simple fact that Cassidy is a superstar for real. You know what I mean? Maybe not anymore in the mainstream world, but, man, the way these niggas is in these comments defending Cassidy, bruh, that nigga is still a superstar in the battle rap world. Point blank, period. So, as many people don't want to see him lose as I originally thought. You know what I mean? So, the crowd, it's going to be interesting to see who the crowd is favoring, because, you know what I mean, at the end of the day right now, it feel like general consensus, man, people believing it, people acting like Cassidy got a chance of beating Goods, y'all. It's crazy. I'm 60-40 at this point. I ain't even put in my final prediction yet, because they ain't even announced the cards yet. I'm 60-40 right now. The 60 is still Goods, a very polished, very experienced battle rapper who has mastered his style. But we all know Goods isn't a puncher. You know what I mean? So there's that. Then Goods just put out a video that he's getting clowned about. And we really never seen Goods get clowned. So seeing him get clowned almost makes him seem like, oh shit, he human. You know what I mean? This nigga, you know what I mean? Boom, boom. Now, yeah, I battled Goods and I feel like I beat him. You know what I mean? So I know. But you know what I mean, that doesn't mean them little one-rounders, them shits don't mean nothing for real when it comes to, in comparison to a known type stage. We know Goods can be beat. Can Cassidy beat Goods? I'm 60-40 on it right now. Can Cassidy beat Rum Nitty? Fuck no. And if he wants to come back into this battle rap world and get past the Goods, once he gets past Goods, we gonna want to see him against a puncher. Is he ready for Rum Nitty? I don't know. I don't think so. But we gonna have to see what he bring to URL too, though, because that film on shit with Disaster was probably more of a KOTD type of crowd. So we gonna have to, Lush One was involved. So we gonna have to see. But listen, y'all, I'm waving the white flag. Leave me the fuck alone, man. Leave me alone, man. My notifications that went off since I started this blog probably 4 times. All of them is probably comments from that Cassidy blog. I don't want no smoke. Leave me the fuck alone. Moving on. Shout out Bad News. Shout out John. Shout out Bullpen. It was a big debate going on pretty much all of yesterday between RYDA, John, and Bad News. I ended up getting in on the tail end of it. You know what I mean? I wasn't even really trying to get into the debate because I don't, as media, I never want to feel like I'm, you know what I mean, coming off bias. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to like RYDA, like that's like little bro. So I'm not gonna let them niggas jump him all day. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I definitely respect what John does with bullpen artists, trying to get they rank up and this, that, and the other. I definitely respect that. And I respect what Bad News does in the ring and the shit that he's been through outside the ring with the getting shot and all that. You know what I mean? Me and Bad News were locked in for a PG for Band Legacy weekend. Then he got shot. The battle ended up getting canceled. And then the Tay-Rock battle ended up getting set up. And right now, Bad News seems to be on a one-way. He seems to be going one way up. You know what I mean? I wouldn't ask him to come back and do a PG against me right now. I'm about to have now, after I do what I'm going to do in this PG, then we could talk. But right now, his stock is way higher than mine as a battler, obviously, right? But the question is he a step down for RYDA on URL? Shout out my nigga Ben Swayze. He was the one who actually got the whole debate started, which was, he said people want to see RYDA versus Bad News on URL. I said, fuck, no, they don't. No, they don't. No, I don't. You know what I mean? I would love to see it on Bullpen, because that's what John do. He set up matches like that. People are saying basically Bad News stock right now is where RYDA stock is right now. I don't see how people can say that. But I did dig further into it after the fact. Bad News got a battle with Shotgun Suge and a battle with K-Shine. Both are over 300,000 views. So I want to give him his props on shit like that. He had a really good battle with Loso, all that. But these are bullpen battles. What they were trying to, argue basically is that because of the work he put in that bullpen, he should skip the PG process. And so John's argument was, yeah, nigga said the same thing about Loso, and nobody thought he should until he went to the Gnome and did what he did. And I'm like, yo, me personally, I'm not a nigga who said that about Loso. I'm a nigga who tried to come out my pocket and pay for Loso versus RYDA to happen on URL prior to Loso doing his PG. I believed that he was ready for URL. Twerk believed it. RYDA believed it. Everybody believed it. Nobody doubted that Loso was ready to skip the PG process. Nobody did. That's why he did his PG on Known. Bad News does not have that type of momentum behind him yet. Yes, he battled Suge. Yes, he battled Shine. Yes, he battled a lot of people on Bullpen. Those battles, though they have a decent view count, are not super talked about battles. Were never super talked about battles. They were found from people searching probably Shotgun Suge or K-Shine, or just, because Bullpen's, I'm just saying this because Bullpen only has about 60,000 subscribers. No shot to them. I'm just saying, when a battle on like for instance, me versus Verb, just so you know it's no shade, me versus Verb did over 100. At the time, Do or Die Battle League only had 5,000 subscribers. So how did they find that battle? They searched A Verb versus, they found that, and they pushed play. You know what I mean? So we can't act like Bad News earned all of those views or made so much noise with those battles, because that is not true. You know what I mean? He made a lot of noise with this Tay-Rock battle. Those other battles, I mean, I don't know. I mean, we got to remember at the time Bullpen was on the uprise, but Loso was the main nigga that we was hearing about. Loso, Chef Trez, Bad News was there and he was putting in work, but those were the guys that were being super talked about it around those times. You know what I mean? Can we, can we not take offense when a nigga's trying to say, facts? Because I'm not no hating ass nigga, you feel me? I'm only going to say what I see. What I see is, right now, Bad News has an opportunity after getting shot, which is, is a very unfortunate thing. But career-wise, it made me, at least, excited to see him again. And I do want to add, I donated to the man GoFundMe and all that. I fuck with him. It made me excited to see him in the ring again. When our battle got canceled or whatever, I wasn't mad. When I heard about the Tay-Rock joint, I was excited for him. You know what I mean? You could go back and look at the joint. I was excited for him. I wanted him to tell his story. The battle came out perfect. It was a fire one-rounder. I tweeted out, it doesn't matter who won or lost. It was a fire one-rounder. But he gonna need to do more of that. Now that he has the momentum behind him, he's gonna have to leave Bullpen. If you don't want to do a hot, either give Bad News a high profile PG, give him a high profile PG, and then start talking about RYDA or whoever else. Give him a high profile PG on a nice URL card. You know what I mean? Or he's gonna have to take that path that Loso did and work all around until he can build up his brand enough off of bullpen, still repping bullpen, but hitting KOTD, RBE, this place, that place, go out to Cali or something. You know, build your motherfucking resume outside of bullpen so that you know for a fact people ain't pushing Shotgun Suge versus or K-Shine versus or even Tay-Rock versus. They putting Bad News versus. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Because and y'all let me know in the comments if y'all agree. Because I'm not saying Bad News ain't nice. Niggas know I love that street type shit. And Bad News, that's what he puts down. He puts down that street type shit. But when we not gonna act like RYDA has not been deserving of a bigger shot. So to say if RYDA is up here and should have got a shot up here already, and Bad News is maybe they stock isn't too different, but their trajectory, where they should be going is RYDA should have been went that way. You feel me? He should have been went that way, and it's not to any fault of his own. You know what I mean? Because the nigga goes in there, he puts in work, he wins battles, and then, you know, it's just part of the process. It's just part of the process. We can't say the fans not putting them in demand because people tweeting them every day. People, you know what I'm saying? So we know RYDA should have got some type of stage. He has earned that. He had a classic with Chef Trez. You know, general consensus is he beat Cortez. General consensus is he beat NEWZ. General consensus is they killed both of the 2-on-2s they had. You know what I mean? He had a slip up versus Cuban, but that was once again a small league, do or die. You know what I mean? It wasn't no. He has been near perfect. He general consensus he beat Snake Eyes in his PG. So what are we talking about right now? You know what I mean? Shit. My thing is, can a brand new bull skip the tryouts and battle Bad News? Fuck no. Bad News has showed too much loyalty to the brand. So if RYDA's been showing all this loyalty to the brand, why would Bad News be able to not only skip the line as far as PGs, but battle RYDA? That's disrespectful. You know what I mean? They saying I'm disrespecting Bad News, but I mean no disrespect by what I'm saying to Bad News. I'm saying that he shouldn't be on RYDA's radar. RYDA, if they approach RYDA with that, he should decline that battle because it's like they playing with him. You see what I'm saying? Like, and if Bad News was in the same position as RYDA, he would feel the same way. Like, come on. When are y'all gonna give me my shot to really, you know, show y'all what I could fucking do against, you know what I'm saying? Cortez is definitely a vet, but we see how people act towards Cortez. I fuck with Cortez, but we see how people act towards Cortez. You know what I mean? So beating him didn't do shit for RYDA. NEWZ is his man. His third round for real was super crazy. But, you know what I mean? It's his man. People didn't even care about the battle for real. Nobody wanted to see them two battle. They crew. It makes no sense, man. They need to give RYDA the shot that he deserves and has earned, and it's not Bad News. And that's no slight to Bad News, because I would love to see Bad News get a high-profile PG and then take off in the URL and see some of the more street-based type of battle rappers. I would love to see that. You know what I mean? I would love to see Bad News eventually one day my motherfucking self. You know what I mean? But right now, I shouldn't be on his radar like he shouldn't be on RYDA's radar. I think that's simply said, man. You know what I mean? Much respect to Bad News, John. If y'all watching this, you know what I mean? Of course, salute to little bro RYDA, URL, Bullpen, everybody. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Cassidy fans, you motherfucking angry, aggravated, assault ass niggas. Hey, we be back. You already know. We got hella trap recap lives in the cut on the Patreon. We got hella Dab TVs in the cut on the Patreon. We got the merch coming soon. The merch is going to be crazy, y'all. So bear with us. We putting in work over here. This is Battle Rap Trap. We got the streets, man. It's 4 in the morning. I'm thinking about money. I need it. I want it. I can't even sleep.